Hey, what's up everyone? This is your boy Jay, and I am back with another video for you guys today. And today I just want to make another video for you guys today. And I just want to talk about an article I read on Forbes.com about, the spiritual influence of yoga and wine. Or I should say wine and yoga. Whatever that may be, however the title goes to, wine and yoga, yoga and wine. Those are the topic. This is a topic I'm talking about too when it comes to this article. And I was just reading this too, about this article on Forbes.com too. And it's just like, when it comes to wine, I know it's a really cool drink to, consume on a rare basis, when it comes to that. And really drinking it responsibly because it's kind of like an alcohol. But it's kind of like, when it comes to wine, even like going to like a winery kind of place too, like especially in like certain parts of California. I know there's some in Temecula and other places too out north in California. But, the spiritual influence of wine too, it really has a powerful way for all of us to really just touch into our senses, when it comes to just say practicing mindfulness. And just like, with this, with wine too, and especially this article I've read too, is really interesting. I forgot the person's name who created a mindful, living too, or was it like that also when it comes to winery and yoga? I have to really look at it again, and my bad on my part, but I just want to mention about the spiritual influence of wine and how, just when it comes to that too, when it comes to just practicing mindfulness to really, practicing the senses to really just bring clarity towards certain places too. And yoga also, when it comes to that too, just practicing the asana poses or just breath work too at the same time, can really a really powerful experience, especially if you're going to like a winery kind of place too, where you can go to the wine fields and see, the beautiful nature. And when it comes to just the flowers, to the grapes, how the wine's made, and really just experiencing that, with the senses, with the sense of smell, touch, feeling too with the skin, and so much more too when it comes to wine and yoga. It can be totally awesome experience. I only tasted wine just on a rare occasion because I like to be responsible when it comes to what I put in my body. But when it comes to yoga too, going to certain events or just really doing that also. And it's just cool how this, with wine and yoga, or say the spiritual influence of, wine and yoga has influenced and moved across other countries too in Europe. And I think I could be totally wrong about this too, but I believe, Europe is kind of like the starter of just when it comes to the wine tasting and everything else. And yoga is I say 5,000 year old practice that's been around since, way back then too. It started in Afghanistan and moved to just, the Southeast Asia and India cultures too. So I believe, when it comes to that too, with wine and yoga too, it has some really deep history roots too. And it's just like it's really important to respect where these traditions came from when it comes to wine, how it's created, how we can experience it and taste it responsibly too. And just when it comes to yoga also, just really appreciating the practices, respecting the practices where it comes from, and so on and so forth, and creating our own practice too in our own way when it comes to practicing yoga in many forms, from breath work to doing the asana poses, reading the sutras, etc. But I have 3 cards for you guys today, for this video today, I should say, that we can all take too, that you guys can see in this video. And I intuitively shuffle these cards, just really wondering what we can learn from this video too. And feel free to let me know if any of these cards just really resonate with you too when it comes to the article of this video too, and especially for this video in general, talking about the spiritual influence of wine and yoga. So I'm going to reveal the first card too when it comes to empowerment. And just like how the spiritual influence of wine and yoga can make people feel empowered, it's just a beautiful way for all of us to really just, mindfulness in a very powerful way when it comes to just saying, like spending time with people who we can just really connect with, practicing that sense of community. Or just when it comes to wine too, just really, when it comes to our nervous system, it's really good to really just take care of that too, because we go through so much. But it's also when we take the time to just go on a journey, experiencing something new. And just when it comes to empowerment also, it's a really good way for all of us to really empower ourselves, especially if we're going through so much, to really do something fun that can really just stimulate the senses and empower you as a person. And with the second card that I have too is Illumination. So it really kind of goes well too when it comes to empowerment. Just when it comes to this message with Illumination, with this beautiful goddess card, Akate. I believe she's Egyptian too, but with this message alone, when it comes for this video and for the article too, that's linked in the description below, it's just like, finding that key to freedom, as you see here in this card. It's just like a good way for all of us to really just find that, sense of freedom, just liberating ourselves to Illumination. And it kind of really goes well too with the empowerment card, how we can really empower ourselves to do something fun, in a very responsible and uplifting way too, to really just stimulate the senses and to really just, I don't know how to put the words, just to really, I say learn more about ourselves, but to really experiencing something powerful and uplifting. And just really when it comes to finding that key to freedom, when it comes to that too, just really doing something fun that can really help you just feel uplifted too, when it comes to this beautiful goddess card here too. So these two really cards go together too. And with the next card that I have too is from the Divine Masculine deck too that I have. And it really, with the Divine Masculine card, it really helps us to just take action. So I'm going to reveal the final card here too. And this is Hades. And I know when it comes to death, and this, this picture could be really wicked and kind of, scary too for those who are watching this. But what we can take from this card actually is just to really starting something new too when it comes to death. And it's just like, not saying like I'm trying to scare you guys with this card, that's not my intention. But what we can take from this card, how we can take action to find to empower ourselves, to find that sense of freedom when it comes to uplifting and empowering ourselves, and to really just doing something new too when it comes to the death card. It kind of like a similarity with the death card in a tarot deck: new beginnings, new journeys, etc. And just really taking action to do something new for yourself too. Just when it comes to just letting go of the old and doing something new. Like letting go is a way of just, letting it all go. That's kind of like a death too, where we can just, let go of anything that's no longer needed, and just really taking action to do that. Especially when it comes to this card here too with death. It's just like, really doing something new too when it comes to that, going on that new journey, experiencing something new that you haven't done before, and just really having fun taking action with that. So I'm going to line these cards up again too, so you guys could see it. There we go. Let's see here. See if I could line these up here. So there we go. I hope that helps too when it comes to this video, because it's trying to line these cards up too so you guys could see them properly. So what the hell? Let's see. Oh shit. So there you go. Okay. So I think that will help too when it comes to these three powerful messages here too, especially for this video also, especially when it comes to these cards too that you guys see on the screen. So again, for just a reminder, just like when it comes to this video, just to really, when it comes to the spiritual influence of wine and yoga, or just say yoga and wine, whatever, how you interpret it too, just what you can take from this video and from the article too. It's just like it could really help us to empower ourselves in so many ways, and empower ourselves in a very powerful way too, and responsible way, and just really helping us find that sense of freedom to really just, help us to empower ourselves in a powerful way. And just with the third card that can help us to take action is to do something new for ourselves that we haven't done before. Just, really doing something new, going on that new journey, just experiencing something new in your life also, and just really having fun with that. When we just do it like with new beginnings, and just when it comes to the death card too with Hades. So anyways, with that being said, that concludes the video also. And if you guys ever want to read the article for yourself, I'll link the article in the description below too. So if you guys ever want to just check it out for yourselves at any time, feel free. And much love to you guys too who are just watching this too. And if you guys like this video, if you're watching this on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube, feel free to like this video, share with your friends, subscribe to my social media pages too on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube also. And especially if those who watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit the notification bell too on top so you'll get notified for all the videos that content that I release on a regular basis. So with that being said, I am going to log off here too, and you guys probably hear the little dog barks out there too. So much love to you guys, and you guys have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day, week, month, year, wherever time zone you're watching this too. And much love, and may we continue to practice self-care that could benefit us, our loved ones, and our environment. Namaste.